Plankton, Krusty Krab, Chum Bucket, the secret formula. Yeah, we making one of them type of videos today. Listen, a lot of y'all are Plankton. No funny. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of y'all are Plankton because y'all really don't understand what y'all are chasing. You are chasing the secret formula, not understanding that the secret formula is you. So let me break it down. Plankton. Keep in mind, you are Plankton. So this is how it's all going to tie in together. You chasing the secret ingredient, the secret formula, your whole life, your whole entire life, thinking that the secret formula, the secret ingredient is what's going to get you clients, what's going to get you customers, what's going to get you all of these things that Mr. Krabs was bringing into his company. It's the strategy that you are chasing. You are chasing people that are rich. You think that because you are around people that are rich, you're going to become rich. You think because of the strategy, you're going to become someone because of the strategy, when it doesn't work like that. And let me tell you why. Even if Plankton got the secret, like the secret ingredient, the secret formula, he still wouldn't even be able to sell the Krabby Patties how the Krabby Patties was being sold at what's that shit called? Not the Chum Bucket. What's that shit called? You know what I'm talking about. Not the Bikini Bottom. What the what's that shit called, chat? Yeah, you get what I'm saying though. Even if he had the secret formula, he wouldn't have been able to sell the Krabby Patty how SpongeBob and them was selling the Krabby Patty. Simple. The reason being is because he's not that type of person. The person he is the person that chases the secret formula, not understanding that he is the secret formula. Even if he has the formula, he didn't put in, it's like, I can give you the keys to be rich. I can give you the formula to be rich. I can give you the secret formula. Even if Plankton got the secret formula, he wouldn't be able to sell the Krabby Patties because of who he was internally. You might not understand that. You might understand that. Let me bring it to you. Let me bring it to me. The ways that I am able to even understand this is because of who I'm becoming and who I am now. You have to understand what you want in order to become what you want. So in order to become what you want, you have to understand what you want. He wanted the formula. He didn't want a business that sold billions of Krabby Patties. He didn't want a business that, he wanted the formula. So that was his objective. That's what he was trying to do. He was trying to force the formula upon himself because he thought that that was the answer. The same thing you do. The same thing you do. You think because the answer is what? Oh, if I had this $1 billion idea, if I could just get this set up from this $1 billion person, I would become rich. If I just follow the same, it's boom, I got you. I'm making a YouTube video right here, right now. I get likes, I get views, I get comments. The most successful people on YouTube get the same thing, but we have the same formula, but just different ways of putting it with inside of the YouTube channel. It's the same thing. If Plankton wanted a $1 billion business, he would have the same formula internally to sell his chum the way that they sell those Krabby Patties. But internally, he didn't want to sell. He thought, and this is what a lot of people think, they think outside of themselves to get what they want. So he was chasing something externally, thinking that externally he will fill that void of what's internal. When it doesn't work like that. It doesn't. And you can't achieve success that way either. That's just not how it works. You have to understand what you want. He wanted that Krabby Patty formula because he wanted a business like what's that fucking business called? What's that shit called? The Krabby Patty, not the Krabby Patty, the Krusty Krab. Krusty Krab pizza, hey, is the pizza, hey. Look, he wanted his business to be like the Krusty Krab. He's seen the success, he's seen the, he's seen the glory, he's seen it all. The only reason he wanted it to be like that is because of what he saw. He saw the external, not understanding that internally it took who Mr. Krabs was to even build on that. Even if he had that's like saying you gonna run a business the same way Mr. Krabs run a business simply because you got the formula. It doesn't work like that. It's the same thing that it's back to the YouTube channels. It's like I'm gonna run just because I got likes, comments, and subscribers, you think that I'm going to, like, I'm chasing exterior validation. I'm going to the next $1 billion YouTuber or the 1 billion subscriber YouTuber and I'm trying to follow their formula. Yes, I can follow their formula, but it's not the formula that got them there. Yes, they allowed the formula to construct the strategy upon what they are and who they are, but it's who they are for them to succeed the way they need to succeed, because they know who and what they want. You have to know what and who and what you want in order for any of this stuff to work in real life. So if you're lost, like Plankton, in a sense of wanting to run a business, but because you're wanting to run a business, or because you want a relationship, or because you want something because of how you think you're going to feel on the inside, you need to change the person you are on the inside first. In order for Plankton to even run $1 million corporation, a $1 million business, something that's around the Krabby Patty, he needs to figure out who he is first. He think that he is Plankton, which he is Plankton. He thinks that, but who he is right now is an evil man that's trying to steal a formula and trying to do anything by any means simply because he wants to run his company like the Krusty Krab. But in order to run your company like the Krusty Krab, you don't need the formula for that Krabby Patty. You need the formula for yourself. You need to figure out what you want. A lot of y'all are Plankton, but a lot of y'all don't understand why y'all are Plankton. You have to understand what you want. You can be asking for one thing and receive another thing simply because you're being this person instead of being this person. You're being Plankton instead of allowing or understanding that you need to be Mr. Krabs, the person that runs the business, versus trying to steal the business. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does.